How we doing?
Hi.
Good.
Big day, y'all.
Woo.
Big news. Who wants to talk about it first?
Well, I'll start talking about it. I was approached about 3 months ago, a little before Christmas, by a friend of mine named Todd DiBenedetto, a dear friend of mine that lives in Chicago. And he and I have done several different business ventures together. And he said, I have a really cool opportunity you may be interested in for your record label. I said, well, what are we talking about? He goes, there is this young lady. She's 23, and she is so awesome. She's killing it as a driver, and she's going to drive in the Xfinity Series, and we could potentially be a sponsor. And I said, that sounds really interesting. Would she be comfortable like us being a Christian label? And he was like, oh, yeah, I believe so, but ask her all those questions. And so we set up a Zoom meeting, and immediately I was just taken with Natalie and what a wonderful person she was. Her energy just jumped through the screen. It was unbelievable. And we got to speak with her mother and father, and you could tell immediately it was just a wonderful family, and her roots were really strong. I saw the drive and the passion in her. It reminded me a lot of myself and the work ethic that I appreciate in other people when they go after something they believe in and achieving their dreams. So we talked about it, we worked it out, and immediately pulled the trigger in being a partner with her. And I could not be more proud of our relationship and our partnership. Natalie is a light, and she is a wonderful role model for young ladies out there, and a great example of what you can do and what you can achieve when you set your sights on something and go after it.
That's really awesome. And Jason, this is historic in a lot of ways. Christian label partnering with NASCAR, and your face is on the car as a Christian artist. So talk about that.
I don't even know where to begin with that. It's awesome to be with a record label that sees outside the box, number one. I'm so thankful that they believe in me enough to even be willing to do that. I'm sorry that it's my big old ugly mug that's up there on it, but I am thankful that they would let me promoting the new single, Just As I Am. And I have to say thanks to Jay. I just love him. It's been a great time so far making music together, and he believed in me and wanted me to be over at his place, and I wanted to be with him making music. So it's just a neat place to be. I'm excited for everybody to hear the music that we've got. Being here today when they unveiled the car, honestly, I teared up. I just got off the phone with my wife, and I told her, I said, I really did cry. I said, I held it back. I said, but moments like this you don't expect. It was, I don't know, it's just a stamp of approval from the label and from Natalie as well and her team. And I'm just overwhelmed. Now, back to her. I don't even know what to tell everybody about her, because she is a breath of fresh air. She's amazing. You be in the room with her for about 30 seconds and you go, who's this rock star? Who is this girl? She is addictive. Her personality jumps out at you. And Jay's right. This is who you want to lead your girls, lead the young people in this world today. We got to have people like her. And she's picked up the torch, and she's honored to do it. And she's bad. I mean, she's a tough girl, man. I'm telling you, she's awesome.
Once I got past the foul language, I had to meet
You can snack elements from me. It's okay. Natalie, did you know about these guys before all this happened? Were you familiar with them?
Yes, I was. I was familiar with you, Jay.
Woo!
My favorite song all time is My Wish. So I knew of Jay, and we then have that mutual friend, Todd, who introduced all of us. And then I got familiar with Red Street Records and Jason, and yeah, so I didn't know them personally, no.
Now her new favorite song is Just As I Am.
But yeah,
And,
now my new favorite
now-
song, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But my new favorite song is,
It's so hurtful.
yes.
Jason said about carrying the torch. Do you kind of feel like you're carrying the torch for young women?
Yes, I really do believe that, because so many young women that are coming into the sport, you know, it started off as a profession that not a lot of ladies were in, not just as drivers, but as crew chiefs, engineers, you know, girls working in the shop and being part of NASCAR. There was not very many women. And now as the years goes on, more and more girls are coming into the sport. And I'm at a high level in the sport where all the eyes are on me, everyone's watching me, and I can just show all these young girls and other girls who also might not want to be a driver, but be in NASCAR in some sort of way, my story and how I did it. And I love when they reach out to me and ask for advice and want to know more about my story and feel more connected through how I made this career happen for myself. And it just feels so good to tell them my story and hear what they're going through, and then we can talk about different types of struggles and relate to each other. And it feels really good to be able to have those conversations with up-and-coming girls in the sport.
You know, let me say this. The neat thing about what she is doing, not only girls, anybody, that's like, you know what I'm saying? It's such a small, elect, hardworking group of people that are gifted enough to do this. Women, men, period.
Yeah.
She's that bad.
And you're young. What is driving you? Literally. I mean, I didn't mean that to be a pun. It kind of is. But what is driving you?
What was that?
What is driving you to do all this at such a young age?
So when I was 4 years old,
Money. Well, in short.
I have missed you. I have really missed you.
When I was 4 years old, I had all these different crazy dreams that I kept telling my dad, like, I want to be a football player, I want to be an astronaut or a fighter pilot. I came up with all these crazy big dreams, and, you know, he was just always like, okay, yeah, because I was so young. And then around that same age, I was like, I want to be a NASCAR driver. And he just went along with it because I had all these other crazy dreams I wanted to do. And then as the years went on, my dad was involved a lot in snowmobile racing. So I had that motorsports industry background. And I got more and more serious. And by the time I turned 9, I was like, Dad, this is something I truly, truly want to do. And this is a big goal of mine. Can you please help me make it happen? And he got a go-kart for me for my birthday, for my 9th birthday. And it's just been a big goal of mine since I can remember, since I was 4 years old, telling my dad all these other crazy dreams I wanted. And we slowly have climbed the ladder, and now we're here in the Xfinity Series racing in NASCAR. And I'm just so excited who I'm sitting next to today, more than anything.
Are you guys excited for the race, Jason and Doug, and subsequent races?
I'm pumped. I can't wait to be there. I really wish it was my face on the car instead of Jason's, but, you know, seeing how it's my label and I'm trying to promote his record, I let it slide.
I really appreciate that.
But I'm trying to get my face on the door or something.
Yeah, maybe a little one, a little
maybe
sticker.
just a little
And
sticker.
what about on the helmet?
Yeah, I like it.
Right there on the helmet. Right there on the ear hole.
I'm really proud of Natalie. This is a piece of cake for her. She's a natural at it. I mean, you're talking about someone that's already overcome pediatric rheumatoid arthritis. And when you look at the battles and the circumstances she's already had the victory over, this is small potatoes to her. So this is amazing to watch this young lady's passion and drive. And I love being a part of it. It's exciting for me because, you know, for so long you worked so hard to have some success in your field, and we worked really hard over 20 years to make Rascal Flats and build it into what it was. And now I feel like I'm in this really cool season of my life where I get to sit back and be a part of watching and helping other people achieve their dreams and their goals. And it's very, very rewarding for me, particularly when those people are of high character on top of being great and outstanding in their fields. And both of these people are just that.
Wow. Jason, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, I mean, I'm just blown. Thank you, Jay.
That was really nice.
Wasn't that really nice of him? Honestly, him just saying, hey, this is what we would like to have, and Natalie agreeing on their car is way more than even words can express. And I'm blown away. I really am. But I will say this, I am really excited, and it is a no-brainer when you do walk into the room with her. You know that God has blessed her and handpicked her and chosen her for this moment. And the same way with Jay, all of his knowledge and everything that he has, his heart for people and ministry and music, he's handpicked Jay for this moment. And gosh, I'm just, for lack of a better term, I'm just glad to be part of the ride on the hood.
On the hood.
Hang on, baby.
Okay, so before I let you guys go, Jason and Jay, you've released that really great Christmas song. I know you're working on an album. You're doing this NASCAR thing together. What else are you guys going to do? I mean, like, the sky's the limit for you guys, right?
Well, we're getting ready to all three film a movie. And we're very excited about that. You know, Jay's been a part of a reality TV series, and of course,
right.
You know, that's going. So
Time to be a movie star now. Why not?
We're getting ready to do a movie about. Do you want to let it? You want to tell it?
We can't let it out of the bag yet.
Top secret.
I'm telling you.
No, in all seriousness, I will say that my priority right now with Red Street Records is to really break Jason once and for all in the CCM market. This guy is one of the best singers in any genre, let alone just the CCM market. So it's really important for me with this song. You know, I sent out a video message to a lot of the radio folks right before the holidays, and I said, you've got so many preconceived notions about who Jason is, but there are many sides of him. And I just encourage them all to listen to this song, because if you think that you've known Jason Crabb before, I can promise you when you hear this new song, it's a whole other side of him you've never seen before. The world needs and deserves to know who Jason Crabb is. And I cannot wait to be the vehicle for him to finally have a stage to show what he's all about. And I'm so thrilled to be the label representing him. And he's never really been given a fair shot. And I want everybody to do just that, give him a fair shot, because this man's voice is one of the best I've ever heard in my life. And that's saying a lot, because my cousin Gary LaBox is one of the best on the planet. But
Thanks,
I'm proud to be the label representing him, and more importantly, proud to call him my friend. That's been the best part of this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of all three of you. So we're going to have to do this again, because now we're friends.
There's a lot of love in this room right now. I'm loving this. Thank you.
There is.
It's powerful.
It's good to see all of you, and congratulations. I'm happy for all of you and all of your success. And Jay, we're going to talk again about more music, because you teased me with something. We got to get back to that.
I'd be happy to talk about that when the time is right. We're going to put an album out this year, and we were hoping to tour. So it's really, really, really exciting.
All right. Well, we'll talk. Happy 2021, and congratulations. I'm happy for all of you.